As on Sunday, our Aunt Arline died in a fatal car crash, and we're very upset, and we've been crying for days.
Get Jack on the block.
And yeah, there's Jackie Jack, from all the way from Buffalo, and she was the one with the blonde hair. And I just want to know that right now we're at her wake, and it has been a very special day. And I wish my children could see this, but, I didn't really want to vlog, but they're here at the funeral home. It's the wake. Dan, Jack, this guy. Yeah. We're in Mamaroneck in Westchester County, and this has been a pretty sad day. And this is our coffin, and there's little flowers all around, and we pay our respects here, and this is very upsetting. That's me and her. That was Christmas time. We were about house 4 there, and then that was Christmas. That was the real Christmas when I was 4 there, and that was her. And then that's her and my cousin Nicholas, their grandma and grandson. And this is the room that we were in. It's a nicely decorated room. There's Jesus, I think that is. Yeah, it's Jesus. And yeah, I'll show you around this place a little bit. This is more waiting room stuff. And then you go in here, and this is where the funeral is going to be tomorrow. That was Okako, 2013, and that was our aunt's those 2 anniversary party. Well, guys, I feel like the video is not really showing you guys how truly upset and devastated we are. It's just, when I first found out, Daisy took Daisy took me by the grotto, where it has the statue of Mary with the angels, and this is like when they tell her that she's having Jesus, and it's right near her school, because and she said, and I was walking out of school, and that's when she told me, and I guess for about a week or so, I just didn't really think it was happening. I kind of was shocked, and I was kind of thinking, oh, she's not dead, Even though in my head I knew she was, in my heart I didn't know she was. Then I guess on Friday, it hit me pretty hard. It's a funeral. And then Saturday, today, it just hit me really hard. I'll never see her again. But I just feel like I kind of took her for granted. I feel like I didn't truly appreciate how much she loved me. She just loved me so much and understood me. I just wish I could have thanked her for being such a good person towards me. But I have to stay strong. She wouldn't want me to be upset. She wouldn't want me to cry like this. And this is like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm vlogging this. So, yeah. The rest of the vlog is the day of the funeral. This is at the lunch. And this is when I tried to keep on a brave face. Because, since my cousin's not like fun and all that. So, yep. Hey, Jack, Dad. No, I'm out of here.
Stick me in the cooler and shit?
No.
Light a candle. Break his neck.
What are you doing?
He loves them.
So she looks at the door coming out of bedroom, lay on the rug. Okay, fine, good. Come in, 4 o'clock, dead tired. my eyes are rolling in the back of my head. Maybe have a quick bowl of cereal.
Oh,
I get my pajamas on. All right, come on, boy, come on out. Open the fence, get them out, put them in on the floor where you're supposed to. I lock the gate. I go lay down. All of a sudden, I hear his footsteps, because the floor, you can hear the footsteps. And he goes by the gate. And I'm thinking, well, I hope he just disappears. 20 seconds later. Now it's a contest. I'm going to see if I can outweigh him. I look at the clock, half an hour.
But overall, funeral was a very beautiful ceremony. We had it at St. Vito's Church. And, it was just stunning. They had a really good priest, He performed the Mass really well, and he was a good singer. And the thing was that Nicholas said a really beautiful speech. He wrote it up and said it. And it was a speech saying about how great Arline was. And Arline was the storyteller of our family. Because, and Arlene's a storyteller. Aunt Judy is the strong, tough one. Aunt Diane is the game one. And my grandma is the caretaker. But the thing is that Nicholas pointed out all the beautiful things, like, when my Aunt Arline paid him through college, and how she'd always be yelling at the Yankees. Like, every time she'd yell at the Yankees, they're winning and losing. The apartment would, people would come to her door and think something's wrong. And there was this one time, I know this vlog is getting long, but I feel like I need to tell all this stuff on the vlog, because I want to watch this in the future and remember it. I want my kids to see it, or my future nieces or nephews, or, my grandchildren, any future descendants, even my future husband. But there was this one time where my Aunt Arline had this really tough job. They're okay. And she had to take the 5:23 train in the morning to get to work every day, and she worked a lot of hours. And then when she finally quit that job, it took 2 college kids to replace her, both with college degrees and all that. And they said that it was impossible. 2 kids with college degrees. And then there was and then she was also the fastest runner in Queens, because she was a really good athletic person. And then there was this one summer that she really liked, where she was going to all these dances. And, so every week she would go to a dance twice with my great aunt Jeanette, who died a long time ago. And they had so much fun, never stopped dancing for a whole summer. Then when September came, she settled down. And then there'd always be the times where, Daisy, she's kind of like a plain dresser. And me and Arline are always with the fashion. We like doing fashion stuff and all that. And then we'd always gang up to dress up Daisy nice. And then the thing is that she'd always have this particular laugh that's really funny. It's like, ah! Like that. And I feel like they're not coming to me right now. But believe me, there are a lot of stories I'll remember forever. And, and the point is that the Mass was beautiful. But it was a really sad day. And she was about to give up her apartment. And she really loved her apartment more than anything, really. And she couldn't afford it, so she had to give it up. And the closing date was February 10th. And, she always loved that apartment. She had, pictures all over the place, and she loved her pictures. She had, tables that had, she put tablecloths on it, depending on the time of the season. There'd always be thousands and thousands of pictures on each table, literally. And every time I'd come over to her apartment, She'd always have stuff for me on the bed, especially for me. And sometimes she would bring some stuff over for baking. And one time I made her the 76 best things about being 76. And one of the things I put on there was go to Hawaii and take me. And I did go to Europe and take me. And then sure enough, you know, Arline always wanted to take me to those places. She wanted that to happen someday. And it never happened. But you know what? I am going to go to Hawaii and Europe someday. And her spirit's going to be with me. And I have a lot of family heirlooms from her. I have these pearls that she got for her sweet 16. But, you know, again, I know this is a really long vlog, and I'm doing all this talking. But, you know, this is mainly for our future generation someday. And I hope you guys had interest to it too. You could go on our channel and look at all the past clips of her. And